Hello, welcome back. We are City, Silver and Gold Club members, back with another episode of our Newcastle United career mode. You can see here that we are facing Nottingham Forest to start this episode, a game which we will simulate, of course, and we still are in the January transfer window with 2 games against Chelsea. I'm not sure if I'll play both Manchester City and, Leicester City in there as well. Liverpool, not too long in the season left, really, to try and get Europa League football. Could even get Champions League football, but I think we will get Europa League football. We want to make a little bit of a big push. Now, we have sold Jamal Lascelles. We do lack a centre-back. Dan Burn is not it. Dan Burn really is not it. So we do lack a centre-back. Now, one of the things that we have to discuss is, do we ever buy players that are just a backup to Carlson Botman? Or do we always try and buy better? Do we try and buy better than Carlson Botman? Someone who can be a starter and really push them to maybe start alongside Botman, start alongside Carlson. We can rotate the 3 rather than 2 always playing together. I think that's probably more of an option. I want a central midfielder, because Willock and Majebri, Jolinton are attacking players. Kamara and Guimaraes keep swapping. I want someone else in there, another body, because, Shelvey, he's on his own a little bit. And I want a forward who can play across the front line. He can play right wing, striker, left wing. We've got that already in Katike, but we do want someone else. So Wilson probably might leave. Chris Wood, I think, will leave. Both players are a little bit unhappy. Chris Wood keeps decreasing, and a lot of these players looking to sell as well. One thing we should mention is one of our young lads from the youth team has been promoted. His name is Hendry, Scottish midfielder, central midfielder. Looks quite good. 60 rated at the moment at 18, but he's got plenty of ways to grow. Now, I was looking at our transfer list and see the players that I'm looking to target. Now, a player I looked at in the summer, instead of Diego Carlos, was Kalidou Koulibaly. Now, 31 years of age, so he's not going to be one for the future, but probably we could get 3 or 4 seasons out of Kalidou Koulibaly. I think he might even grow above 87. The Senegalese centre-back apparently wants his way out of Napoli. He's decided his time has come. Last big payday. Manchester United are negotiating for Koulibaly, and I think to bring him in as a third choice, or his first choice, or a second choice rotating, we could have bring in Denia, Kera, Perez, someone like that. Balde, but I think for the moment I really want Kalidou Koulibaly. I think that just takes our defence to another level, and he will shore up the defence, won't he? Ball playing defender as well, which is something that our other players aren't. If you can see here, look, he's got good sprint speed, he's quick, good vision, good jumping, good strength, good defensive awareness, ball control, dribbling, but also he's a good passer on the ball as well, which I quite like about him. Power header, yeah, he is 31. Let's see what we can do. United are negotiating with him. Now, obviously, we can probably offer a bit more money than Manchester United can offer, really, for Kalidou Koulibaly. They're obviously trying to fix their defence. Harry Maguire has not been it. And we can obviously offer a bit more money for Koulibaly. Now, for being 31 years of age, you want one big last payday. Perhaps we can do that. Now, Napoli are notoriously hard to negotiate with. We know that. And I'm wondering if they'll be interested in taking someone like Callum Wilson, who does want out of the club. Would they want Callum Wilson to move to their club? There's no one else really of any value that I think they'd be interested in taking. I mean, Dubravka's only worth 3.1 million. What a player, by the way. I don't think there's anyone else they'd be willing to take other than Callum Wilson at 22 million. So I'm going to say we will give you Callum Wilson. Just bring that money down. Wilson, a player that wants to leave, and that'd be 22 million for Koulibaly. We take it up to 42 there, so 43, 44, 45, 46 and 47. 25 million plus Callum Wilson for Kalidou Koulibaly. Now, I think that is pretty good. We'll offer him a sell-on clause as well of 20%, which doesn't really going to matter for us. We're not bothered about the money. We just want a quality player. Let's see how Napoli negotiates now. They are interested in Callum Wilson, but they want Koulibaly's value of 47 million. That is not something I'm interested in doing, but I will go up by another 5 million to 30 million. Back to 47. Napoli, very, very tough negotiators. We know that. We know that very well as a Manchester City fan. 35 million for Koulibaly. Again, they say 47. We'll, again, keep going up in increments of 5 million, but I want to be paying probably less than his value plus Callum Wilson. 40 million for Koulibaly. 47 still. Well, we'll drive a hard bargain. What about 43.5 million plus Callum Wilson? That's 60 odd million for Koulibaly. It's around his release clause, I believe. That's more realistic offer. So we seem to have blown Manchester United out of the water there by offering as well a player they're interested in, Callum Wilson. So Koulibaly could come in. Callum Wilson's yet to score a Premier League goal this season. He's been very, very poor. Despite being top goal scorer last season, I think a move to Napoli will be really good for him. Let's negotiate this for Koulibaly. What a sign this will be, by the way. What a signing. And this could drive us towards that Europa League place. It really could. Crucial first-team player. He wants a 3-year contract. You know what, Koulibaly? We think you're going to be around till you're 35. Let's try a 4-year deal. No release clause for him. He wants 84,000 per week, less than he's on now. Let's edit this about a little bit. We'll give him a 1.25 million signing bonus, and his wages will put them up to 85,000 per week. Not blowing the budget completely on Koulibaly. He's accepted that. Welcome to Newcastle United, one of the best centre-backs in the world, one that has been, touted to join the Premier League for a very long time. We've finally made it happen. Kalidou Koulibaly is a Newcastle player. And Kalidou Koulibaly will wear the number 26, the same as he wore at Napoli. And I think that number does suit him on the back of his shirt. He is going to be, we've got 3 amazing centre-backs now. We can't complain about the defence anymore. The defence is pretty much sorted. Now we're going to look for that midfielder, and then we're going to look for that forward player that needs replacing Callum Wilson, because if Icardi gets injured, we're in big trouble. In the meantime, we've got a game against Nottingham Forest here in the FA Cup round 4, which we will of course simulate with our second team. On a win for Newcastle United, 3-0 win. Goals from Kalidou Koulibaly on his debut, Joe Willock and Mauro Icardi. Clean sheet as well. Good to see. Well, Bayer Leverkusen have come in for Matty Longstaff on a short-term loan. He did have a short-term loan to Montpellier, rejected. He's not played much football for us this season, if any. I think a move for him would probably be the good move in his career, especially at this stage being 22. So on to midfielders now. We're looking for someone who can play a holding role, but also a central midfield role, more of a box-to-box sort of player. Someone who can complement Guimaraes and Kamara, depending on which one of them can play. This man, Hugo Guillamon, is more of a centre-back to me. Amrabari does stick out, the Uruguayan. 27 years of age, 83 rated. Again, that is making, big progress in the team. James Ward-Prowse has actually just joined Wolfsburg. Oxlade-Chamberlain's an option, so is Naby Keita from Liverpool. I think that Oxlade-Chamberlain will be willing to leave. Dewsbury Hall, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Got John McGinn here. Gini Wijnaldum. Gerson from them. Renato Sanchez. Possibly probably too expensive. Mishu. We've got Ndombele just joined Rennes. He's probably not the player either. Blanco from Real Madrid now. 75 rated, could be one for the future. Not sure he's exactly the sort of player I'm looking for. Now, Martin Zubimendi stands out to me. Actually, can play centre midfield, holding midfield. He's 5'11". There's Enzo Fernandez here as well. Duncan Alesh Garcia, Billy Gilmour. Well, Gilmour doesn't seem like too bad of an option, actually, to move to Newcastle United, the Scotsman. Chelsea, would they let him go? That's the thing. Would Chelsea let them go? It's about deciding which midfielder we think is right. And I think Billy Gilmour does stand out to me a little bit. How old is he, Gilmour, actually? 21 years of age, 76. Well, he's not that far off Matty Longstaff, really, in rating. Enzo Fernandez, we haven't scouted in. Zubimendi, 23, 79 rated. I'm not quite sure on this one. I do want someone who's reasonable quality to come off the bench. Gini Wijnaldum, more of an attacking midfielder in my mind. McGinn, similarly. So who do we go for here? Oxlade-Chamberlain, similarly as well. Winks, perhaps. Amrabari is sticking out to me massively, for whatever reason. I think he's a very, very good player, the Uruguayan. Hard worker, loves to win the ball back. I wonder what sort of deal we could get from here. I'm not looking to spend more than 40 million. He's going to cost 53. Maybe we have a look at someone else. They're not going to play that much football, are they? That being said, perhaps Zubimendi off the bench. 23 years of age, has got time to develop into a top player. Would be a shrewd bit of business to maybe bring in Zubimendi. 66 million is not what I'm looking to spend. So let's see. We'll offer Zubimendi's value, 22.5 million for the Spaniard. Well, I tell you what, we've just got ourselves a wonderful deal there. 22.5 million for a 23-year-old 79 rated midfielder who could get to 85 rated maybe. We've added to our squad brilliantly here. A rotation squad role for Zubimendi. He wants an important one, okay. He won't play ahead of Kamara. I mean, the agent looking at his watch there is rather frustrating. I don't like seeing people be rude like that. Counter, no release clause. Financially, now what does he want? Well, we'll say 65,000 per week, 65,000 per week. A nice signing bonus of just over $500,000 for Zubimendi. And Zubimendi will be a Newcastle United player from the Spanish League. Shrewd bit of business, 22.5 million. You remember Mikel Merino? Maybe we've just signed a similar player like him. And Zubimendi will wear the number 17 shirt here at Newcastle United. So first game of today's episode will be a semi-final of the Carabao Cup against Chelsea. We are 3-1 down in aggregate, but we're a stronger side now. And I actually, at first I was very disheartened and thought we were out. If it was 2-1, I'd see our chances. We could still get to the final with a wonderful performance here. Well, we're desperately lacking a forward player, as you can see. That is the next transfer we will make. Chris Wood there. Ekitike there and Icardi, but we're lacking a forward player. We literally have St. Maximin and Cherky as wingers. and these 3 guys as strikers, and that is not good enough. We need someone who can play across that front line, and that's something we'll look for next. This is the side we're going to go with, and 2 debuts today in a big game. Dubravka starts in goal. It's Captain Trippier, Diego Carlos, Kalidou Koulibaly, and Baka in the back 4 there. We've got Guimaraes in the holding role with Zubimendi, who can play there, all there, which is good to see, making his debut. Hannibal Majebri also, and it's Mauro Icardi, St. Maximan and Ryan Cherki, the strike force. On the bench, Ekitike, they've got Willock, Jolinton, Kamara Chanrike, Botman and Freddie Woodman, who probably should start today's game, considering he is our second choice goalkeeper. So Stamford Bridge awaits us. Carabao Cup action, the semi-final. Chelsea versus Newcastle United. We've managed to get to the semi-final, which I have to say, well done to the players for getting there, and we should have done better. We did end in a 3-1 defeat. Maybe with Kalidou Koulibaly, we'll actually have a better defence than we already have. See there, Leicester City and Liverpool, the other semi-final. Let's try and do this. You know, let's put a bit of faith in the side. I was disheartened after that first leg in the last episode, but we're going to give it our all and see if we can get back into this. Here is Guimaraes. Oh, late challenge from Lukaku. A red card could change this game. It's only a yellow one for Romelu Lukaku. Diego Carlos. Ooh, strike by Carlos. Saved by Mendy. Brilliant start from Newcastle. Cherki, Icardi. Cherki. Through to Ryan. Kieran Trippier. Trippier! Whoa, the strike is right into the hands of Edouard Mendy. Trippier. 14, he's done well. Guimaraes. Ryan Cherki. Zubimendi. Given away again by Zubimendi. He looked very tidy at the start. He's given away 3 passes so far. Guimaraes with a brilliant challenge. Referee says free kick. Is he an injury? Player's tired already. You know, substitution being suggested to us. Looks to whip one in, Reece James. Over the bar by Reece James. Mendy dived in. Lukaku. Ziyech, good tackle by Mitchell Bakker. Straight away on the front foot. Kovacic, good pass, Ziyech. Pass Koulibaly. Oh, it's a penalty. No, it's not, it's a free kick. I'm going to say, it's a harsh penalty. I don't think it was even a free kick. Let it off. Lukaku, Trippier the block. And Trippier behind for a corner. Jolinton in behind to St. Maximan, who's quicker than N'Golo Kante. And St. Maximan. St. Maximan! Straight at Edouard Mendy. He's got to be scoring those chances on St. Maximan. Lukaku's off now. For Borja. Given away to Jolinton. Opportunity here. Jolinton through to St. Maximan. What a ball. St. Maximan! Save again by Edouard Mendy. St. Maximan's finishing. He's costing us. Ekitike is coming on. St. Maximan the swinging. Carlos in there. Edouard Mendy catching well. St. Maximan should have had 2. Trippier should have scored as well. Back into Jolinton. He's continued his run here, the Frenchman. And here he comes. And into Alan St. Maximan! And this time the Frenchman does score. 1-0 Newcastle United. Pick up that ball. Well, it's taken him 3 attempts to score 1. Good movement from the striker here. Comes on. Across the box and a very good finish from St. Maximan. Edouard Mendy's not keeping that one out. Brilliant goal. 1-0 Newcastle. 1-0 Newcastle. I mean, this guy could be our second choice striker if he continues this you know, increasing form. St. Maximan. On the turn! Oh, what a strike! Saved by Edouard Mendy. What a turn in the box there. What a turn in the box. He's been the difference maker. Into Kamara. Alan St. Maximan. Opportunity here. St. Maximan. Kamara arriving! What a strike from Babaku Kamara. 2-0 Chelsea are down now. 3-3 all level. What a strike from Kamara. Comes on for Guimaraes. Gets into the box. Acrobatic volley. Into the top corner past Edouard Mendy. 2-2. Will do away goals count? I'm not quite sure. Hardly involved. But he's been found in behind here. Antonio Rudiger with him. Cherki. Oh, into... This man who scored again! What a goal! Remember the name, even if you can't say it. Ekitike. Ekitike. What a goal. What a goal by him. Ryan Cherki onto that famous left foot. Etikaik's played in and we have beaten Chelsea, perhaps 3-0 at Stamford Bridge, and we're going to the Carabao Cup final. This young man's going to be a superstar. We'll bring in a winger, but we're not bringing in a centre forward. This man's going to be the backup to Icardi from now on. What a strike. He has made the difference in today's game. Made the world of difference, hasn't he? 89th minute, 3-0 Newcastle United. A goal for Chelsea would take us to extra time. Oh, he's on it again, Etikaik here. There you go, Carlos. Good tackle by Carlos, uses his strength there. That is full time. Newcastle United are going to the Carabao Cup final. We could win a trophy here. We're going to the Carabao Cup final. A 3-0 win at Stamford Bridge. Defensively, so solid. And offensively, Etikaik he just was unbelievable. He came on and changed the game completely. An assist and a goal, maybe 2 assists and a goal. Was instrumental in the second goal as well. What a result. What a team we've got here. Well, confirmation here, Sean Longstaff was joined by Leverkusen on a short-term loan. And look at the side we play next. This is second place Chelsea. We've just beat them 3-0 at Stamford Bridge. And we go there again. Spurs are top of the league, actually. Then it's Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United, Leicester, Leeds, Manchester City, and then us. Let's try and beat second place Chelsea. We've just beat them 3-0, and their strongest side was out there. We can do it. I know we can do it. So a lot of tired legs. We've had to make some big changes to the side today. Martin Dubravka starts single. It's sent just Koulibaly, Botman, and Chanrike in the back 4. Kamara, Jolinton, and Guimaraes in the midfield 3. And it's Etikaik up top with Ryan Cherki on the right and Alan St-Max on the left. On the bench, Icardi, Majebri, Willock, Zubamendi, Trippier, Diego Carlos, and Woodman. And we do need a forward player. I think we need more of a right-sided forward player or a striker. I think Etikaik's going to be second choice striker. After that performance, we'll try him again today and see how he does. But before transfer window, we're going to bring in someone who can play on the right-hand side and the left and the striker, but he's more predominantly plays on the right-hand side. This man's going to be back up to Icardi. That man is, he can also play in the left wing as well, so he can play in the St. Maximan position, which I think there's no problems with. And maybe we'll lose Chris Wood as well. We'll have to see, but it's a strong side. Let's do this again. So welcome to St James's Park, Chelsea. We've just defeated you 3-0. And we'll look to defeat you again. What a performance at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea are going with a rotated side, I think, or is it a similar sort of side? Be interesting to see. Chelsea side, actually. We've had to rotate due to, you know, stamina and fitness and things, but this is going to be some massive game if we can beat them again here today. They will be looking for revenge. We'll be looking for more of the same. This is the Chelsea side. In goal is Edouard Mendy, a back 5 of Reece James, Aspilicueta, captain Christensen, Rudiger, and Ben Chilwell. Exactly the same from last time. This time it's Mount and Kante in the midfield too. It's Jorginho, Werner, and Lukaku in the front 3. I think probably Jorginho is going to play alongside Mount and Kante, really. Or Mount with swapping with him and Werner on the left and Lukaku for the middle. It's an odd bit of tactical setup there from Thomas Tuchel. Chelsea versus Newcastle. And it's live from St James's Park. Kamara over the top here. It's a beautiful ball to Ryan Cherki. Oh. Chance! Oh my word, what a goal. Ryan Cherki into Etikaik. And he's just put it in the top corner on the turn. Wow. We have signed someone who's going to become world class. What was he? 70 rated when we signed him? 71 rated. Ryan Cherki, lovely little flick and spin. What a ball. On the turn, volley into the top corner by Etikaik. Those two are the future of this team. What a strike by this young man. What a strike. The second coming to Thierry Henry, I said, I'm not quite sure about that. That's his first goal in the Premier League. I said, I'm not sure he's quite the second coming to Thierry Henry. He's not really that player. Well, I'll tell you what, he's becoming the next Thierry Henry. And Ryan Cherki is becoming the next Riyad Mahrez on that right-hand side. Wonderful player. Good player, Jolinton. Hard worker. I think eventually we'll upgrade on him, to be honest with you. I do like him. Here's Ben Chilwell. Handball by Ensign, just deals with it. Oh, referee! Botman slides in, Kante scores. That is disgusting refereeing. That is disgusting refereeing there. Chilwell handballs it, referee plays advantage. Where's the advantage? 1-0 Chelsea could have led. It's 1-1 luckily because we got an early goal, but that is down to the referee. The referee's a Chelsea fan. What a terrible bit of refereeing. We're not counting that against our record of clean sheets. Chelsea given a lifeline by the referee. Chilwell. Lukaku playing off this wing, it seems. And Werner are playing well together. And Timo Werner with a chance here. And Timo Werner slices it wide. Under a bit of late pressure from Babukar Kamara. What a ball. Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin into the top corner from the Frenchman. He's back firing again when he gets a chance. And 2-1 we lead Chelsea, and that's a deserved lead. Shocking bit of refereeing for their goal. João Enrique, what a ball. What a ball that is. What a ball. And Saint-Maximin taking no chances here. Absolutely rockets that into the top corner. The Newcastle fans celebrate. Another goal for Saint-Maximin. 2-1. We lead Chelsea. Easy. Spin by Werner. Botman takes him out. Well, that's a free kick. Oh, and then a late challenge by Mason Mount for a yellow card. It's a second yellow card for Mason Mount. And the English striker, or English midfielder, is off. Well, we fouled Timo Werner. Mason Mount out in a frustration. Goes to the back of Guimaraes for his second yellow of the game. And he's off. And Botman gets booked anyway for that challenge. Guimaraes. Kamara, referee blows the half-time whistle. Newcastle 2, Chelsea 1. What a first-half performance by us. Swing in. Lukaku. Probably was the one they wanted to attack it. Koulibaly. Skip past Jorginho. Werner! Off the post. Oh, we get lucky there. We get very lucky there. Guimaraes. Over top Saint-Maximin. He's onside on Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin! Saved by Edouard Mendy. Koulibaly. Through to Joelinton! Oh, what a goal from Newcastle! Kalidou Koulibaly with the assist and only his second or third appearance. Ball through to Joelinton. And the Brazilian smashed it in off the post. 3-1 Newcastle. Brilliant. We're just getting... This side has just started to gel. Ryan Cherky's very tired. He's going to come off. Mario Kai's going to come on. What a goal from Joelinton. Look at that. It just sneaks inside the post. We're going to move Saint-Maximin to the right-hand side. Icardi through the middle. And Etikaik on the left-hand side. I think he can do a job over there. So Cherky off. Newcastle 3, Chelsea 1. Into Guimaraes. Etikaik. Chance. Chance for the young man. Oh. Saint-Maximin. Oh, into the... Why has he not gone to Joelinton at the edge of the box where I'm aiming? Unjust goal, which I wouldn't count. Oh, what a ball. Saint-Maximin's gone here. Saint-Maximin. Icardi! Oh, Icardi on the rebound, 4-1. He's scoring again as well. Other than that unjust goal that we conceded, which I wouldn't concede, Koulibaly has made a massive difference to this defence. An absolutely massive difference. What a goal that is, by the way, again. The ball from Guimaraes is perfect. I mean, I know it could have been more beautiful if Icardi had scored the first one. And he didn't do. Guimaraes, look at him. Same ball again. Saint-Maximin off this right-hand side. Causing damage as well. Joelinton makes it 5-1. Bye-bye, Chelsea. Your title race could be over right here because Newcastle United have battered you. Ball again by Guimaraes over to Saint-Maximin, who's lethal off either side. And Joelinton with a tap-in. Maybe we sign a left. I don't know. Do we sign a left or a right winger here? Someone who can play on either side is my idea, like Saint-Maximin can. Because Saint-Maximin on either side is just ridiculously good. Antonio Rudiger. Kamara is the second coming of Kante. And what a pass here, Icardi. Etikaik. Little back here into Joe Willock. Willock! Oh, off the outside of the post by Joe Willock. Great play again by this side. Chilwell's off. Alonso's on. Jebri. Etikaik here. Running it Reece James. Around Reece James. Into Babakar. Kamara scored. Oh! Icardi with a header, 6-1. Well, Kamara scored a wonderful volley the other day against Chelsea, didn't he, in the previous fixture. He's just hit the crossbar there. We're near an absolute screamer. And Icardi, the poacher that he is, he's there to nod one in. 2 goals, more goals in the Premier League for Mario Icardi. What a strike from Kamara. So unlucky, but Icardi, no one round him. And he nods it home, Mario Icardi. 6-1. And they're even worse than Reece James, that is full time. Newcastle United 6, Chelsea 1. I tell you what, you'll never see anything like this again, will you? The side has just improved so much. We've built an incredible team here. Absolutely incredible. Europa League, here we come. So we transferred deadline day, 10 hours left in the transfer window, and we do want to bring in someone who can play as a forward or someone who's there when Alan St-Maximin might not quite be there. Someone who can play in the right wing and the left wing, possibly as a striker as well, although this man is really starting to turn up, hasn't he, this second half of the season. Just someone to be on the bench ahead of Majebri, and we do need that. We really do need that. So I've been looking at players, and I've come up with a list of a few players that I think could be an option. So one is Noah Lang. 81 rated Belgian, is going to cost us probably around 50 million. He hasn't really been linked with Newcastle though. Doku is an option, and I suppose to me Doku is a very Alan St-Maximin style of player really. Thinking about that, but he is injury prone, that's something you need to look at. Pacey, very pacey, good ball control, dribbling, flair. He's a sort of Alan St-Maximin kind of player, and perhaps one for maybe when St-Maximin isn't quite around. But the player who's sticking out to me is, in fact, if I can find him now, this man, Eze, 24 years of age, been heavily linked with Newcastle, around 30 million because his contract is up at the end of the season. I think he can be that flair player when Alan St-Maximin isn't there. I think he's a perfect option to play in our forward line. I know he's another attacking midfielder, but we're going to train to be a left winger. Let's see if we can make a deal for Eze. I think it said we can get Eze for under his value, so we're going to go in with 24.5 million for Eze. Now, it is deadline day. Got to remember we can't mess this deal up or we will lose out on Eze. They want 28 million for Eze. I mean, this is a brilliant... He's 24 years of age at 80 rated, yes. But I think he's got quite a high ceiling, really, in my mind. 25 million. Eze could be coming to Newcastle. I mean, that is just what we spent... I'll have to have a look at how much we spent in this window. But 25 million for Eze. We got Zubimendi for, what, not much more either. Plus Koulibaly. That's three very, very good signs, this team. Three very good signs. And he's the flair player when St-Maximin isn't quite around. So he wants an important first team player. We'll agree to that. 3-year deal. Let's try and get him on a 5-1. He'll say, I want 3, and then we'll give you 4, and they'll accept that. That's how it seems to work on FIFA every single time. No release clause, and now wages. So obviously we'll give him a wage increase. 65,000 per week. 300,000 signing bonus. Eze. Welcome to Newcastle United, Eze. He is going to be a real skillful player in our forward line. I think off that left-hand side is where he will shine. Well, Eze will be trained to be a left winger, and he will wear the number 21 shirt at the club. And it'd be interesting to see what sort of money we spent in this transfer window. You can see their teams around the league, but I want to see what they say on Newcastle United. So we have spent 91 million bringing Koulibaly, Zubimendi and Eze, and we've sold 40 million pounds worth of players. There's another 100 million spent on this squad. But what a true bit of business bringing in Eze for 25 million, Zubimendi for much more, and then Koulibaly in a swap deal with Callum Wilson with a bit of money. Brilliant, brilliant transfer, you know, work from us. I have to say, our sporting director and me and everyone else working so well here that we're bringing in the right deals to the right players. So on our left on deadline day, and some departures from the club is not going to happen anymore. Milinkovic-Savic has joined Barcelona, you can see there. Jonathan David to AS Monaco. Mateus Nunes has gone to Valencia. Kramaric has just gone here. Nacho has just moved as well. Henlund as well. And that ends transfer deadline day. 721 million spent on deadline day in January. And that is the transfer business done for this season. Well, Levante have come in here for Chris Wood to join them at the start of next season. We'll say 5.5 million for Chris Wood. They want him for 4.7. What about 5 million? Newcastle paid about 30 million for him, didn't they, in real life? But 31 years of age, 75 rated, a £5 million deal for Chris Wood to Levante from next season. So he will get a bit more games, probably for Newcastle, before the end of the season, but he will be going next season. So we are in 7th place in the Premier League, and we face 8th place Manchester City today. We're doing really well, catching up to Leeds United. Leicester could even get up towards them in the league table and perhaps break into that top 4, especially this side. And we may even see an Eze debut today. So this aside for Manchester City, Martin Dubravka starts single. It's captain Trippier, Diego Carlos, Koulibaly and Baka in that back 4. Kamara Guimaraes and Joe Linton in the midfield 3. It's then St-Maximin on the left, Ryan Cherki on the right, and Mauro Icardi through the middle on the bench. At Kitty, we've got Eze, Willock, Zubimendi, Enrique, Botman and Freddie Woodman. So welcome to St James's Park, the team we support and the team we destroyed at the start of the season at the Etihad Stadium. They come here looking to get their revenge like Chelsea did, however Chelsea didn't do so well. And the City side, they've got Gundogan, Ederson, Ake, Diaz, Yankel Herrera is in there. They've got a strong side, but one thing I will mention is we're not going to look at the team sheet for City. They have got Rennes, the right back, at striker again. No idea what his problem with FIFA with doing that, but just playing players so out of position, it does sort of ruin the game. Koulibaly. Kamara. What a ball. Oh, and he's offside on St. Maximin. What a ball by Kamara. I tell you what, he is like N'Golo Kante and, I don't know, who's a real good passing player? Jorginho or someone like that, you know. Real good passing holding midfielder moulded into one. He's brilliant. Given away by City again. Here's Koulibaly. Oh, Koulibaly with a big mistake. Koulibaly with a massive mistake. And look who scored. But Rennes. Well, Kalidou Koulibaly, unlike him, Divine Rennes, the right back, now striker. Koulibaly probably should have got on the end of that. Well, we said we haven't conceded really without a big mistake at the back due to Koulibaly, and then he goes and does that. Oh, crushes Rennes accidentally as I try to clear it. Koulibaly with an interception. Joe Linton. What a ball. St. Maximin. St. Maximin. Mauro. Icardi with a chance and 1-1. And we level up through Mauro Icardi. One of the top goal scorers in the Premier League this season. There's a reason why he is that, because whether it's with his feet or with his head, left foot or right foot, Mauro Icardi's a finisher. Picks this ball up here. 1-on-1 with Ederson. Uses the power, and he's never going to miss that one, is he? Ederson's never not going to get beat there. City 1, Newcastle 1, back in the game. Koulibaly's mistake is made up for. Good signing for them, actually. Back to Rennes. Strike. Koulibaly blocks. What is going on here? What is going on here? Rennes, the fullback. No wonder he plays striker. He's lethal. Koulibaly blocks it. Dubravka loses the bounce. Oh, and Rennes hits the post. It hits Martin Dubravka and goes in. Two really, really unfortunate goals, to be honest with you. And Manchester City have a 2-1 lead. If we lose this game, would it be any fault of our own? I don't know. Foden. Rennes, who's ridiculous as a striker. Gundogan. Jesus. Rennes again, looking for a bit of a hat-trick, really. Cancelo. Gundogan. Good save by Martin Dubravka. Like Koulibaly's gone bombing forward. Jesus. Baka can't intercept that one. Gabriel Jesus. Pass Koulibaly. Rennes. Oh, he's kept it in, Rennes. To Ilkay Gundogan. What a game Rennes is having up top. 3-1 Manchester City, and I think we're going to end in defeat here today. They're going to jump us in the table. They're going to jump us in the table for City. Rennes is having a brilliant game. Carlos can't stop it. 3-1. So, I'll tell you what, he's had an absolute shocker today on the ball. Foden making a run. They didn't find him. Carlos blocks it. Phil Foden makes it 4-1. Had a shocking game today, haven't we, really? Shaky and St. Maximin are swapping. Eze is going to come on. And so is Ekitai. Good goal from Phil Foden, but we've had a shocker today. An absolute shocker. Again, it deflects straight into his path. It's a wonderful finish, but how unlucky must he be? Eze makes his debut here. But, yeah, just, I don't know. Not been after today, have we? Eze. Oh, Nathan Ake. Yellow card for a foul on Eze. He better not be injured. Oh, he is injured as well. I've just brought him in. Nathan Ake. He still can't get it away. Oh, we do. Can't find St. Maximin. De Bruyne. City have given us a lesson here today. Cancelo. Saved onto the post. Jovic with a header. 5-1 Manchester City. Well, it's going to be Koulibaly and Botman maybe, then Koulibaly and Carlos. Ripped apart again. Again, deflects off the post, and then Jovic, bullet header. Eze, his debut lasted all but 30 seconds or so. Crunching challenge from Ake, and he was off. Guimaraes. Herrera away. Kamara in there. Zubimendi, and referee blows the full-time whistle. Newcastle 1, Manchester City 5. Our worst defeat in a long while. As I boot my table in frustration. Just can't believe he performed like that. I cannot believe it. Well, Chris Wood has been sold to Levante, will join them next season, and absolutely shocking news. Eze, on his debut, he's out for the season. He will not play a single game for Newcastle this season. 3 months out for Edinburgh Eze, and that means we're going to have to make an emergency signing. I think we've got to make an emergency forward signing. And the man I've found, the only free agent that is like 80 rated or above, is Iago Aspas, who is a big player for me as someone who follows Celta Vigo in Spain. This man is incredible. Now, he didn't have a good time at Liverpool. He's 35 years of age, 80 rated, but if he comes in on a 6-month deal and plays for us, if he plays really well, we give him a new deal, don't we, at 35? But we need someone. We need someone on that bench. So a rotation player. He's happy with that. A 1-year contract. We're happy with that. No release clause for Aspas. And he wants a £56,000 wage. We'll put it down to 55. Just drop it a little bit. Try and negotiate to his deal. Iago Aspas, welcome to Newcastle United. And Iago Aspas will wear the number 25 for Newcastle United. Hopefully, he's a big part of our squad till the end of the season with Eze completely out. The last game of today's episode is against 5th place Leicester City, a game we need to be winning really. You can see that we're on 41 points. We're starting to drop out that Europa League zone. So win here today, away from home to Leicester City, who are once possible title favourites, not anymore, I don't believe. They've dropped off really bigly, haven't they? So have Leeds United, it's Spurs top, Liverpool battling with them, with Manchester United, really. Chelsea are out the title race after that defeat to us. Leicester City, we need to beat them at the King Power Stadium today. So we go with pretty much our strongest side against Leicester today. Botman's back in for Diego Carlos. Bakker is going to come out actually for Enrique. They're going to say, get forward, join the attack with Trippier. And Kamara is going to stay further back. Guimaraes and Joelinton in that midfield 3. Cherky again on the right. Icardi through the middle and Alan St-Maximin on the left. On the bench, new signing Iago Aspas is there. Straight in, thrown in there. Let's see how he does for us. They've got Willock, Zubamendi, Bakker, Diego Carlos and Freddie Woodman. So Premier League action and final game of today's episode, where we've made some good signs in the transfer window, haven't we? Brought in Kalidou Koulibaly, brought in Zubamendi and brought in Eze, who unfortunately in his first touch of the ball for his new side was crunched by Nathan Ake, and that ruled him out for the rest of the season. So he's not going to play, but he will be a player for us next season hopefully. And we've gone into the market and brought in an emergency signing, another emergency forward signing, this time in Iago Aspas. So the Leicester City side is captain Kasper Schmeichel in goal. It's Castagna, Vestergaard, Christensen and Mario Mosa at the back. Dewsbury Hall, Mulford and Ndidi in the midfield. 2, Pryor, Lechaville and Harvey Barnes in behind Alexandra Lacazette, Hirodeki, Ricardo Pereira, Tillemans, Patson Daka, Cunha, Albrighton and Gerard Bowen on the bench here for Leicester City. Newcastle versus Leicester City. It's live from the King Power Stadium. Let's go and get these very important 3 points to stay right up in that Europa League position. Kalidou Koulibaly across. He's lost that one. Barnes and footing by Trippier, and what a block by Sven Botman. And we get away with one early on there. That's a poor start by us. Joelinton, late challenge on him. Oh, he's won it twice and lost it twice. Leicester on the counter, Pryor. Enrique, what a challenge by the Brazilian. Into fellow Brazilian Joelinton. And Joelinton sends Alan St-Maximin. This is what we're looking for, St-Maximin. Inside 1. Inside 2, St-Maximin tries to bend it round that post. Good save by Kasper Schmeichel. Indeed, he's trying to foul him. Cherky through to Trippier. Icardi with a strike. Good block. Good block by Leicester City. Guimaraes across here. Oh, great win back by the Brazilian. A couple of Brazilians in this side. They all play fantastically for us. Sven Botman. Switch to Trippier. To Guimaraes. Joelinton. St-Maximin! Just past the post by Alan St-Maximin. I think it's another save. And we're going to have to bring on the emergency signing straight away. Iago Aspas. If this Icardi injuries for quite a while, then Aspas will be our starting number 9 here. Puts back inside. From left to right foot, right to left foot. Barnes, good play. Koulibaly mistake. Kamara away. Guimaraes, can't get it away. Lacazette. Barnes! Oh! Martin Dubravka. You shouldn't be beat by that one. Koulibaly with a mistake at the back again. Kalidou Koulibaly looked like a colossus when we signed him, and he's made 2 mistakes in a row now in the last 2 games. And we 1-0 down to Leicester City in a game against the side that are in and around us, and we need to be beating, really. Enrique's lost it. I thought I'd found the perfect balance when we added Koulibaly. Perhaps the injuries are ruining our confidence. Indeedy. Lacazette. Koulibaly slides in. Lacazette! Puts it wide. It was a save by Dubravka, possibly. There's Lashabella, and we've been ripped apart again. Kamara gets a toe on it. On to Lacazette. Lacazette with a wonderful header. It's a corner for Leicester City. You look the more likely side of scoring. They really do. We've been so complacent in possession. Here's Enrique. And the Brazilian. You'd expect of a bit of pace. Koulibaly with a good challenge. It falls to a Leicester City man. And Martin Dubravka with another save. Oh, nearly. Oh, and then Kamara skipped past by Tillemans. Koulibaly with a foot in. Past a couple more. Harvey Barnes. Beautiful goal by Leicester City. Beautiful goal with 2-0 down. Our form is just spiralling here. 2-0 down here. Oh, defensively we've been shocking today. Lacazette. Lacazette! What a finish. Why can Botman not get anywhere near him? 3-0 in the last 2 games. Been absolutely torn apart. Absolutely torn apart there. What a finish. Jolinton off. Lacazette on. And to Castagna. To Tillemans. Koulibaly steps out. Good bit of strength by Kalidou Koulibaly, and that is full time. A 3-0 defeat and a 5-1 defeat to end the episode. And I have to say, I'm so frustrated with that. I don't know what happened there. And the injury to Icardi might make things even worse. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like the video if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys next time.